Народно-освободительное движение Союза Советских Социалистических Республик.
National Military Organization, Military Council of the Commonwealth Soviet Socialist Republic Presidium, number PVC-032 from March 3rd, 2023. Resolution on the transformation and reorganization of the sovereign civil society of the sovereign country, the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. In order to fulfill the task set by the great sovereign Soviet people in the Great Soviet Union of Soviet Socialist Republics before the Military People's Council of the USSR, to liberate the territory of the sovereign country, the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics and the great sovereign Soviet people, from the colonial independence of the invaders, eliminated any kind of duties, taxes, and demands which are criminal to the great sovereign Soviet people. In order to implement the decisions of the great sovereign Soviet people on the referendum held on March 17, 1991, as well as on the First Congress of Citizens of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics held on December 29, 1991, on the restoration of the legitimate constitutional system of the great people's sovereign country, the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. In order to consolidate the conscious and deceived unconscious sovereign citizens of the sovereign country, the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, to unite all sovereign citizens of the sovereign country, the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, into the united great sovereign Soviet people of the sovereign country, the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. On the basis of the decree of the Military People's Council of the USSR, number 174 SPK dated September 13, 2018, on the restoration of the consumer cooperation of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, on the basis of the Sovereign International Consumer Cooperative Light Great Russia, and the granting of the Sovereign International Consumer Cooperative Light Great Russia on the territory of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics with the status of People's State Body of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. To the People's State Body of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics on the territory of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, to the Sovereign International Consumer Cooperative Light Great Russia, to hold a meeting of the Council and come to a legal decision on the acceptance of all conscious and deceived unconscious sovereign citizens of the sovereign country, the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, in the shareholders of the People's State Body of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, on the territory of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics of the Sovereign International Consumer Cooperative Light Great Russia. In pursuance of the international law on share consumer cooperative societies and unions, all share entrance fees determined by the People's State Body of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics on the territory of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics by the Sovereign International Consumer Cooperative Light Great Russia for all conscious and deceived unconscious sovereign citizens of the sovereign country, the Union of the State Socialist Republics, we order to contribute to the International State Fund of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics of the social and economic development of regions, Treasury of the Creator R.A. The government of the sovereign country, the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, to consider and ratify this resolution on the transformation and reorganization of the sovereign civil society of the sovereign country, the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. This resolution comes into force from the moment of its signing. Chairman of the Presidium VNS and SO USSR, Rybinin, Commissioner VNS and SO USSR, Dekanaev, Secretary VNS and SO USSR, Satushiyev.
Народно-освободительное движение Союза Советских Социалистических Республик.